Hello everyone, this is Shadow Cosmic here, and today I have a Shadowverse video, yes, but just kind of a casual one. Not really any fights in this one. It's just gonna be a little bit of storytelling and like pack opening, I guess. So yeah, let's go. So right now, if I'm not wrong, and hopefully I'm not, I've collected all the birthdays, Shadowverse anniversary free tickets, so 10 of each. So right now I'm just gonna do the pack opening for all 40 of them. And before that, since I have one extra from the daily login bonus, just gonna open one classic pack first for good luck. And okay, our luck is not good. Doesn't matter. Okay, that was to get rid of the bad luck. But anyway, so I guess I'll go in order: Standard to Darkness to Rise of Bahamut to Tempest of the Gods. So Standard, I have what do I hope to get from this one? Lucifer is not bad for Dragoncraft. Cerberus is good. Aurelia is good for Sword. I already have 3 copies of Ancient Elf, so I don't know. Classic has quite a few good things. Forte, yes. If I can get Forte, that would be quite nice. We shall see. This should be all 10 of them. 1. Queen Vampire, okay. I guess it's not bad. Chorus of Prayers, it's okay, I guess. I think I've tried messing around with this card before. It was okay, but for a while when I think during Darkness Evolved, when Amulet Havencraft was still a thing, but now it's a bit too slow. Okay, nothing here. Outrageous Command, that's good. I'm pretty sure I have 3 though. Well, doesn't matter. If I don't have 3, this will be a nice one. Ooh, Animated Price of Magic. Looks cool. Ooh, Animated Medusa. Ooh, I am pretty sure this is my first copy of Medusa, because I don't think I've ever seen her before. When attacking enemy form, destroy an enemy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is my first copy of her. Ooh, Animated Dragon Emissary, that looks cool. We're at pack 6. 1 legendary. Yes, boys. Cerberus. This should be my second Cerberus. I think I got one just by opening daily login packs. So this will be my second Cerberus. Very nice. She's a very versatile and useful Shadowcraft legendary. Everything else is normal. So 2 legendaries out of these 10 packs. Oh my god, yes! Make that a 3. Moon Owl Mirage. Very good card. I've seen people still play in Stormhaven because it's hard to get rid of. And also, since it heals itself, it can make a decent ward if you play Guardian, whatever, the amulet, the 2-cost amulet that gives anything with 4 or more health ward. Diabolic Drain is nice. I believe I don't have many copies of Diabolic Drain. Only 1, I believe. This should be my second. Animated. Nice. So 3 legendaries out of 10 packs. Very nice. Yeah, this is fine. Okay, Front Guard General is pretty good to have. Petal Fencer, it's fine. And last pack, another Medusa. Very nice. So all in all, very good classic packs, I must say. So I guess I got more Cerberuses. That's nice. So now we're moving on to Darkness Evolved. For Darkness Evolved, Crystalia Tia would be nice. Dark Angel Olivia. Yes, Olivia is like one of the very good legendaries which I never got, and I just never got around to her. So it'll be good if I pull her now. Darkness Evolved. Oh, I remember. I forgot how ominous the packs of Darkness Evolved look like. So starting off, normal. Okay, Demonic Thrall. Animated is fine, I guess. Nothing here. Another animated Demonic. What do you even do? And drain if. Oh, okay. And okay, so far nothing really special yet. Animated Remy and Rami, that's nice. Fit 5 packs in and still nothing. These are free packs, I shouldn't be complaining that much, especially for my classic pack pulls. Sup. But I guess normal packs. Okay. Animated. Ooh, animated scrap iron. I could use you. I guess it's okay. I just want one legendary man. Archangel Reina. She's not bad, I guess. I thought like she would be extremely overpowered when she first came out, but then I realized her late game evolve was very hard to pull off. I think I pulled it off once and only once. Dracomancer's Rights, okay, I guess so. Last pack, maybe no legendary in this one. Yep, no legendary for Darkness Evolve. Oh well. Can't be helped. Elf Healer. It's fine, I guess. No big deal. Well, yeah. Now, moving on, we have Rise of Bahamut. So, let's see. Another Bahamut would be nice. Albert would be nice. Daria, I have 3, so I don't need her. I don't want Eidolon of Madness because currently he's not very useful, and I don't think he will be very useful in upcoming expansions. Dragoon is... I don't know. Okay. Monarch is okay. Nephithius, not too bad. Wolf is also not too bad. So I guess we just have to see. Open sesame. Yoink. Okay, enchant. Oh yeah, this I forgot. Fortune Hunter Fina came out in this expansion. Very useful, versatile card. Lux Fang Kit. This card Dragoncraft never got anywhere, unfortunately. Animated Owl Guardian. Ooh, Elf of the Gemstones. I don't think I ever saw her get play. Yeah. Give something Rush. I think if it was Storm, it would be much more useful, but yeah, Rush doesn't really have enough impact, I guess. Normal. Again, normal. Wow. Ooh, nice. Animated Date Masamune. I've been seeing more Dragoncraft lists run him. I think simply because the Enhance can give you a free clear because of the Rush and Bane. Personally, I would rather run something like Unicorn Dancer Unica because she helps with survivability, but I do see people starting to run him, and I don't think he's a bad choice. Griffin Knight, okay. Okay, here we go, finally. Legendary, about time. White Wolf of Elderwood. So, very good for fetching out silver boats for the OTK Forest Graph. or just general, like, I don't know, general cards, good cards. Pack 9, second last pack. And we're on to the last pack. So, just one legendary out of this one, but it's a good legendary, so no complaints from my side. And now we're on to the last Tempest of the Gods. Yeah, a lot of legendaries are broken in this one, so like Zeus is okay, Ekta is awesome, Behegor is awesome, Orbrus is awesome, Dark Gene is pretty good as well, so anything anything good will be good. I don't know. So far, first pack, we have nothing. Quite a few silvers. Blank as well. Frog Bat. Animated, sure. Leosoul Squasher, I have 3 copies, but I guess Vials, I can get some Vials from her. Very good card, because destroying evolved enemy followers for free. Well, not free, but for a very cheap cost. It's pretty good. Blood Moon, another very useful card for some Vengeance lineups. Animated Authoress looks quite nice. The flames have a very enchanting pattern. Okay, here we go. Maelstrom Serpent. Very useful Bloodcraft legendary. If your opponent cannot deal with it, your opponent's dead. If your opponent can deal with it, then it's unfortunate. So the biggest enemy of this card really is Haven because of Thermos Decree. Other than that, if your opponent can't kill off at least 2, then he or she is 100% dead. Grave Desecration spends too much shadows in my opinion, but oh well. Pack 6. Okay. I'm thinking Impartial Strix might find itself in quite some decks in the next expansion because of the amount of neutral cards and neutral mechanics it works on. Okay, Deepwood Anomaly, one of the more useless cards in this expansion. I've only seen somebody play it once. I fought against him in casual. He basically used Deepwood Anomaly, then he put on Elf Child Lisa to protect it. It was a good plan. Unfortunately, I was able to clear it because there are many ways to kill it. So it was a good attempt by him, but unfortunately it didn't work out so well. So, too bad. Deepwood Anomaly, huh? Magical Melvi, she's pretty useful. I run her in my Daria lineup. I know some people say she clashes with Daria and they don't like to run her. I can understand her why, because sometimes it can be a dud if you draw her with Daria. But I usually use her as a backup for Daria because I find her to be useful. If you don't draw Daria, you can still play her to get some cards. Because you never want to have the anti-ham syndrome in Temple Runecraft. Animated Sukuna, that's cute, but unfortunately useless. Last pack, please give us a legendary. Nope. Gel Rattle. I remember I got like 5 copies of you or something crazy when I first opened my Temples of the God packs, and you still come back. Gravekeeper Sonia. The animated looks cool, especially the evolved one with all the black feathers, I guess. Okay, so that will be it. Okay, Deepwood Anomaly. So, still have some time here. What should I do? Oh my. Wait, I have 1 extra legendary? Where? Hold on. Uh, let's take a look. Da 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 da. Nope, not any of you. Oh, I have 3. Okay, make that 4 queen vampires. Da 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 da. Okay, I guess I'll liquefy all the extras. Yeah, I guess so. Well, that brings up my total to quite a bit. 9,980 vials, huh? Not bad. I guess I'll tell a story of I guess I'll tell stories of legendaries then. Let's start with the basic, no, the standard set. For for legendary. So basically, when the game first came out, I think my first legendary was Gabrielle, not this one. A normal Gabrielle. She gave +4, +3 to an ally follower. I used her basically in any deck, cause I think when I first started the game, I didn't have any concrete deck, so I just put together a simple, I think, Dragoncraft, and just use her for finishers, cause you give something +4, +3, that's additional 4 damage. Then after that, I believe I got a few more quote-unquote useless legendaries, so to speak. Got Beast Dominator, and then I believe Soul Dealer. At the time, Soul Dealer was pretty bad, because I believe at the time Vengeance Blood wasn't that good either, when it first started. So those two I really didn't play. Then I got Forte. Forte was pretty nice to play with, and she was like god tier when I think she was like one of the best legendaries in the first set. Because if you look at everything else, the decks that were being played the most in the first expansion, I think, was Runecraft, because they had the Merlin and Dimension Shift combo. And you could also see Swordcraft was quite abundant. They had Otome to fill the board for them, Regal Saber to protect them. So those were my first decks, and then after that I got Lucifer. The Lucifer, they gave out free copies for hitting, I think, 1 million downloads or something, and they gave out 1 free copy of Gabrielle as well, so I have 2 unanimated ones. And after that, I think I got 2 copies of Prince of Darkness, so I built the Ramp Prince of Darkness Dragoncraft. I think that was my main deck for a very long time, until Darkness evolved. Yes, so it was the good old days. No kill you on turn 6. The game dragged out pretty long for during the first expansion. It was nice just playing for board. And then came Darkness Evolved. So Darkness Evolved changed quite a few things. Definitely the game became much more, a little bit more evolved, centered, so to speak. Olivia was like a very, very good legendary for late game decks, because it refused your evolution points. What else do I have to say? It gives you a ton of resources. I think the one deck that I used in this expansion was Ilana Prayer. Not legendaries, any? Yeah, Ilana Prayer. This was my main Havencraft deck at the time. Basically, whenever your leader gets healed, even if it's for 0, all your allied followers get +1/+1. So this with Beast Core Aria and a lot of the decks would it was a pretty strong deck at the time. And Pascal was like such a cool follower that I thought the concept of Pascal was awesome, and so was the art. And unfortunately, it didn't work out very well. So and Statue Seraph also came out. I believe that and Ilana Prayer were my 2 main decks. Because Statue Seraph, unless your opponent teched in Odin, there was very little ways to get rid of Statue Seraph at the time. Then you could see a lot of late game decks came out at the time. I don't really remember. I know Stormhavencraft was born because using things like Heavenly Hound and many other cards, they were able to play out quite well. I tried making the Dragon Song Flute deck. Sometimes it worked, sometimes it didn't, because you get extreme value from 2 cost 4/3s that have Rush, and then again you don't. So to a certain extent it worked, and to a certain extent it didn't work. So yeah. Bloody Mary, she was a very good, very cool unit for Bloodcraft. Unfortunately, wasn't used a lot. A lot of the flies was a very good Shadowcraft unit at the time. A lot of decks ran him. Crystallia Tia was god tier for Forestcraft as well, having a 6/6 ward that if you bounce her back, you can just summon it again. Crazy. Alexander was a little bit of a disappointment for Swordcraft, so I think nobody played him. And that was it for the Darkness Evolved era. I pretty much just stuck to my Ilana Prayer and Seraph deck. Then came the Bahamut expansion. Now, the Bahamut expansion changed a lot of things. I'm pretty sure my main deck became Daria. At this point, with the Bahamut expansion, basically Swordcraft became crazy because they had Albert. Runecraft also, Daria was a pretty good deck. You could see late game Dragoncraft become slightly better with the introduction of Bahamut, but these two decks would outpace it, Daria and Swordcraft, because they were simply just faster. I believe some Forestcraft lineups tried to use the White Wolf to get the Silverbolt OTK, but it wasn't ran as often as these two, the Daria and Saber. Nephithius was quite a fun Shadowcraft deck to build. Basically, all your followers summon Liches when they die. I still run that Shadowcraft deck to this day because I don't have any Ektas, unfortunately. So too bad, but yeah, I still think it's a very fun fun deck to play, especially if you get a Mordecai. Yep, Eidolon was quite sad for Havencraft, to be honest, because he made it so that firstly it didn't really work out well because he's quite frail, 0/5. And he needs a turn to get ready, and also because if he had the effect like, oh, he couldn't be like destroyed or targeted by spells or something, then maybe he would have been good. But at the time, even Amulet Havencraft wasn't being played, so not a lot of decks were being played in this era. I think I was still stuck with my Seraph deck because even at this stage there weren't many ways to handle End Statue Seraph. Even Bahamut can stop End Statue Seraph. Daria could outpace it, Swordcraft could outdamage it, of course. Sahakwe was a cool idea, like that link to Bahamut, but I don't think she saw like a lot of play. People were starting to get the Sahakwe Lucifer combo. But of course, with damage like Albert and Daria, they were bound to get out damaged, and also Dragoncraft's finishers were mainly either Bahamut and your opponent doesn't have a response, or Genesis Dragon or Prince of Darkness. So at the time, Dragoncraft wasn't exactly the best, because especially since they got Imperial Dragoon, which is a discard Dragoncraft archetype card, but of course, the discard Dragoncraft never got any good. It wasn't playable. Then we come Tempest of the Gods, the most quote-unquote broken expansion yet. You had crazy things like eternally reviving dragons, filling the board with 5/5s, unkillable followers, followers that would kill you in one shot if it ever worked out, things that give everything +2 attack and summon 4/2s with rush, things that dropped you 10 health for vengeance immediately and draw you 2 cards. This expansion was just crazy, but fun nonetheless. So yeah, as you can see, I am lacking a lot of good legendaries. Like Sibyl is pretty good for a dragon. I only have 2 copies. Behegor is a definite 3 in any Vengeance Bloodcraft. Oberus, I still don't have any copies of him, unfortunately. World Wielder Ginger never saw much play. Ekta is just crazy good. Elf Queen, good for survivability in Forestcraft. I don't see every Forestcraft player play her, but those who do can heal up from very low health, which is good. Gawain is good, but don't really see much Swordcraft around. Then you got the strong neutral followers, Israfil, Zeus, Lucifer, Sahaquil, that goes together with Dragon. All the crazy stuff. So I'm sad Minef didn't see much play, honestly. Because Minef, at first I thought her effects were extremely strong. Basically, all your necromancy costs nothing until she leaves the area. Which means you can get off like Death's Breath, Undying Resentment, even what is it called? The Tyrant for free, because the effects cost 0 shadows. Unfortunately, no deck was made with her, so kind of sad, but oh well, can't be helped. And I think that's about it. Yep, so those are all my legendaries. And okay, I have a tiny little list here of things I should go through. As for if I had to choose a favorite card, well, let's leave that for another time, shall we? I think we've dragged on this long enough. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys get lucky with your packs as well if you haven't opened them yet. Do look forward for the my review of the Alice in Wonderland? No, Wonderland Dreams. Wonderland Dreams card expansion review. A few cards have been revealed, and they've been quite interesting, to say the least. So I'll leave it there. See you guys next time. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe, like, comment, share. Thank you guys. See you again sometime in the future. Take care. Bye bye.